So let's say you've got meta ads. I'm just going to walk you through it and this is what to wrap with, okay? So you've got your meta ads. You're going to go to whatever the offer page is and they're going to opt in. Okay, cool. Did they make the opt-in page?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm sure they already had a format that was working. After the opt-in page, what was the step in that funnel?
After the opt-in page, it
Mhm.
would pop up in a go high level page,
Okay.
and then I would call them immediately.
Okay, so you would did was there a scheduling thing there on the thank you page?
Yeah, they would receive a VSL
Mm-hmm.
that I made, as well as they would also receive automated reminders and text messages.
Okay, but you set them on the phone, right?
Yeah,
And you're saying none of the leads were good?
none of them qualified for financing. We brought a few of them in, but I mean these are all people who are missing most of their teeth. So almost like borderline homeless people were coming in, so they just weren't worth our time to get free consultations.
Yeah, so you don't have to give free consultations to people if they don't qualify.
Mhm.
So I would say fundamentally, this still feels very confusing because like PPC is probably the number one channel for dentists doing high ticket work like this, and so the keywords that you were selecting or that you're currently bidding on, there's probably more that you're missing. Number one. Number two, from the sales process, having the VSL before and after, that stuff's good. Meta will always get you more leads than PPC will because it's interruption based rather than intent based, but the leads will be colder, but there's an ocean of
Yeah.
them and you can spend a lot more, right? And so
Mhm.
the vast majority, like there's also a cost thing. Like you probably have to spend, I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000 to $10,000 per sale is probably what you would expect to spend for something
Mhm.
like this, and that would be kind of like industry average. And so, the spend that you actually had with them was relatively low, especially if it was kind of like the first time you were really doing it. So you spent 30 grand. I can understand why that would be frustrating. Um, but like, I would get out of the perspective of like all the leads are like, are you in a poor area?
No,
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 you're in
by no
Orange
means.
County, right? So like, there's for sure like there is a PPC path, there is a meta path. Both of them work. There's going to be opt-in, speed to lead, VSL before when they walk in the door, second VSL when they're in person for the waiting room. And then when you
Mhm.
present, you'll anchor high, get financing from them walking in the door. You'll also get card on file. It'll probably be split because some people take financing, some people pay with the card. But you should collect that before you present payment regardless. And then from the sales motion itself, I mean, if they were truly homeless, then yeah, that's a waste of time, and we should have screened for that on the call itself. But like, what was your cost per lead right on Meta?
I wouldn't honestly. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, that would be worth knowing, obviously. But like, I would say that if you're on Meta, you're probably going to expect to convert, especially at your price point, somewhere in the like 2 to 5% of leads range.